Hello, and welcome everyone back for another one of Horizon Forbidden West. And I am finally back from my holiday. Feels good to be back, having a nice holiday out here in the Forbidden Lands. Yeah, it was very hot. It was very, I don't know how to put it. It was very nice, let's just say that. However, we are back to play some more Horizon, and honestly, I haven't played this in a long old time. So if you would forgive me if it takes me a little bit to like catch up. I almost dropped. How about if I jump off? Gather. Let me just jump off. That worked. But yeah, forgive me if I'm a bit rusty. I haven't done any recording in over 2 weeks now. I have the Sky Factory videos that should more or less be up. Well, there should be two up. One from the day I'm recording this, and then one at some other point. How the fuck do I play this game? That's attack. That's heavy attack. That was one sprint. Oh yeah, I forget if I go into red stuff I die.
Something's going on at that camp.
Gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You
Rusted
really
buckets
think
of
you can do
scrap.
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
that? If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Damn.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
For fuck's
What
sake.
are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it. But none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Huh.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Okay. That could be an interesting side quest. Talk to the lead scavenger, find other scavenger pants, fulfill Lando's request. Okay. Well, as interesting as that may be.
Contract before going on the hunt. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh Swarm.
Hold on!
This guy's okay.
I zeroed on time.
I don't know who the fuck's good and who the fuck's bad. Can you? Bro, in the old game, if you headshot someone, you kill them instantly. In this, I'm like, ah, nah. You hit me in the face? Nah. How dare you think you hit me in the face? You hit me in the elbow. Right, let's see. What do you want?
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working Nomads Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs.
I'm glad you didn't go.
Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like Nomads Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about this Anak, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals.
Red
Can't get through
crystals.
this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And
Oh
that's
dear.
my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Great.
Let's hope not.
I hope I never have to look at your teeth again. Right, let's continue on. Oh. Deploy smoke bombs to confuse nearby enemies. Escape back into stealth. Okay. They can also be used underwater. That's it. It could be used underwater. What? But okay. Whoa. That was a bit of a delayed reaction from me, but whoa. The big whoa. Bro, we got so far to go. What I'll probably do is ask so hello. Where did he go? Oh, but yeah, we're hit up all these campfires on our way. Go. Some rich meat. Nice. Unknown settlement. There's a campfire over here. Oh my. Volatile sludge. Okay. Well, right now I'm not really wanting to do that. I want to not go up there. I want to follow this. What the fuck was that? Okay, guess we're just going to completely ignore that.
We'll push on.
Damn, didn't even get anything good. Whoa. I feel I'm going to say whoa a lot, aren't I? Nice. Go, some fox hide.
It looks Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
So I assume this is where I go swimming. I go down. Oh my god, there is water swimming. Oh, I knew it said there was, but oh my god, this looks so good. How do I breathe? Swim to surface. There you go.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, there should be loads of stuff down here. Like, to get and stuff. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. Oh, this game just got 10 times better. Right, I didn't know a game could go from like 10 to 100. Swim mechanic is so good.
This is it.
Tell you what's from.
Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to.
Yeah, makes sense.
What was he doing here?
Yeah, that water. This. I haven't played a game where you could swim in water like that in a long time. I think the last time I played a game like that was Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which was a great
The
game.
device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy,
Oh my.
consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Yeah, I'll do that. Right, let's figure out where we're going. Sorry, I had a phone call I had to take quickly. Let's see. How do I do this again? There we go.
It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
More. Oh my lord, so much reading! Alright, guys, you ready for this? Interrogation log. Text data points quests. Oh, I didn't really read that bit. Interrogation log. Data corrupted minimal. Day 1. Despite my concerns about missing coupling. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. Couplings. It was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appeared to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts at I don't even know how to say that, have failed, but patience is in order. I'm self-aware, so it can suffer. It's self-aware. Fucking hell. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensities. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Oh, okay. Holographic presentations of plants, animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effects appear to be excruciating. One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysm of anguish. Agony. Oh, there you go. Very soon, I believe the subject will become compliant. Day 6. I have extracted some fascinating technological specs on Gaia's data. Subject structure specifically, how her horrific, matrix interweaves with her subordinate functions. Yet more I have learned about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' related relatively simple role as a extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transferred a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super entity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh system software, perhaps, but I didn't see how much such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in the Asylum. It all seems far-fetched, but back to the source. Then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convergence produce waves of feedback that corrupts its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The integration is literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter the data I've extracted and will continue to extract, it's worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying, even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capabilities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my knowledge, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident in it. I am confident it will be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. About that, Elor still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place. Damn. If only I could read right. Oh, there's a supply box here. I'll watch. Voice recording.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more
Kind
comfortable.
of red
Until
crystal.
interrogations begin, anyway.
I should probably leave this alone for now.
Oh, okay. That was the red crystal that lady was talking about earlier.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lands to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
It's casual, really, let's be honest. Ooh. That's a burb.
You always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage.
Herb. Oh, I have no ammo. That's all good. I forget I'm not as strong as I used to be. I didn't even hit him. What the fuck is that? They have they have purple lasers now? How are you not dead? Ow. Bastard. Jesus. There we go. Please don't tell me I actually need something from this. No, I just get normal meat. That's good. Scrap the radar. Scrap the radar. Oh. So it seems like in this game you actually have to break the parts to get the parts you need. Which is what I kind of wish the other one did, but... well, I did and didn't at the same time, you know?
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but... how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
I see a thing in the distance.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else in here. It might be handy to resupply.
Speak to the merchant.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Found her becoming hunted.
And girl. Ooh, new bow. Frost Hunter bow. Not really a fan of that. It's getting dark. You know what? We haven't really done much this episode. However, I'm gonna end it here. No, I'm joking.
Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that
Right,
machine
so
to
dark.
haul his prize.
What is this?
That must
Oh.
be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And the door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
I don't know what the fuck is this, but... what do you want me to do? Scan it?
Come
There
on,
you go.
Hades. You still in there?
Oh my. It's very much red now. What the fuck? Oh my god, hello. That must be Hades.
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Ooh.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy.
Yeah, it's worth asking.
What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Era memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he seems to be having some malfunctions as an AI. You know, a sentient AI losing its memory. Oh dear.
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data era memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone
Jesus.
ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Fair enough.
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Damn. Is that all the questions? Oh, where's Silence
Do
now?
you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps Data era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great.
Damn.
Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data era memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside.
It's kind of interesting because, you know, we had to destroy him and now we're literally watching him disintegrate.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia, save life on Earth?
I'd hope so.
Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What
Well,
would
at least
you
he
know,
speaks his
Hades?
mind.
Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override arms. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Extinction.
Master override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
Damn, that was kind of sad actually. Now what are we gonna do here?
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Hello.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Hey, we stopped Hades. We killed him.
Did you find a
Sort of.
backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
I mean, I prefer standing here with my mouth open, but you know, it is what it is. Let's talk about all this other weird shit that's going on first, and then we'll go in and I'll end the episode.
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
He's the bastard who done it. What a bitch.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time.
You
First
bastard.
things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah.
You piece of
Same
shit.
Gaia
Just
who
tell
had to
me.
destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
You bitch. It is a threat.
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
You bitch. I hate you.
Alright. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Fair.
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Oh.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired Everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome.
And I say, go fuck yourself! What a puny little bitch. I hate him. But he did get the job done, I guess. Let's open this door, shall we?
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soba.
Oh.
Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
What parts do I need? Ah. Fuck me. Leap Lasher Spark Coil. How the fuck do I find a Leap Lasher? What the fuck is a Leap Lasher? Have I even seen a Leap Lasher? Oh, well, there's a Leap Lasher, I guess. Those are Leap Lashers? Question
This
mark.
machine should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them. My focus can show me where the part is. Could trigger an explosion with an acid arrow. There's the power cell. I can tag it in my focus display. There goes the parts.
I'm not fucking dead. Jesus. What the fuck? I guess that's to be expected. Holy shit! Oh my fuck! Jesus. Oh good god, I kind of shit myself. They have cargo pods and all sorts there. What's that? Medical.
Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
Yeah, same thing. Potato, potato. Need to kill the thingies. Go. Get pouch upgrade. Ah, precise arrows. Yeah, I'll do that.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
Let's go over here, open this door, get through, and then I'll end the episode.
I'd step back if I were you.
Let me step back. Fucking hell.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Now that I have this igniter, I could blow up that fire gleam that I've seen before.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
Shut the fuck up. Right. I think on that note, I will leave it here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.